Daisy here. I'm so glad to be back to see you and say a big thank you for making Dairy Day such a big success. Here are a few glimpses into the fun that day. We are almost halfway towards our goal of $12,000 to care for 6 of my cow friends for this year. There are 2 of us at each of the Crossroads, Massalink, and Walnutdale farms giving as much milk as we can. Why are we doing that? We're helping people in Guatemala and Kenya have the dignity of feeding their own families. Let's hear from Peony how that is happening in West Pokot, Kenya.
So I just wanted to share with you a quick update of what we've been up to this year. First, I want to say thank you so much for supporting our project here in West Pokot, Kenya. And thank you also to Growing Hope for the work that you're doing to partner with us in this work and Covenant World Relief. I think we've been able to reach all of the farmers that we intended, and some of them were actually rollover from last year. They have completed their training in self-help group. And then right now they are being trained on organic farming and chicken production. And then we have about 44 of those farmers who have invested more time in raising tree nurseries and establishing a business for themselves on the same, and supporting also the community by selling seedlings. With the 40 girls, we have actually been able to serve more than that this year because of the pandemic last year. You know, the women were affected very badly, and especially women who don't have a source of income and were outside just finding ways of surviving. And so as our project last year, one of the things we did, we supported a lot of women by giving them a job to make masks, and also we also donated these masks to the community. And so this also helped us to reach more people in the community and created an awareness about our project. And so this year we had many more girls applying to come and be trained. And the drought from last year went into about June this year. We didn't have any rains, and so our school was affected. We didn't have enough food. I learned about a new technology where you can conserve water. It's called multi-level gardening, and so we set up gardens on the same and are teaching our girls to do the same so that they can go back home and also establish their own multi-level gardens and be able to survive even when the water is scarce. The pandemic had really set young girls at a disadvantage because of menstrual health issues, and so the reason for that is that the girls are struggling so much to access the sanitary towels. In the past, they normally would depend on the government to make donations, but with the COVID, schools were closed down, and so they were struggling with that, accessing the products. And so I collaborated with our students, and then we decided to make sanitary towels, reusable ones. And one of the reasons we saw it's a beneficial thing is because it's a skill that we have as women here in Jitokeze, but at the same time we had a need of supporting the women of Jitokeze also to raise income. Last year many of them also were struggling to raise income, and so apart from the masks, we help them to make 10,000 reusable sanitary towels that we want to donate in the community. And through this we have been able to support about 12 of them to raise also income for themselves. And what I'm loving so much about it is that the women here are just amazing, because whatever they raise, they don't squander the resource. Like I've seen many of them are using whatever income they raise to multiply and diversify their source of income. A lot of them are going to lease land from people and raising like potatoes. And then I have another girl who paid her external exam fees. We have a lady who bought sheep and goat for her family, and so and another one used the money to set up her shop. And so it's wonderful, and I just thank God for your support. And I just want to ask also that you pray for the women here in Jitokeze and our staff, because the pandemic has made life difficult for many people.